Hello, everyone. Lady I wants to say Merry Christmas. Ooh. You know, in the South, we love those quartet groups. This is my song here. Ooh. Merry Christmas from Lady Aya. Yes. Lady I wants to say Merry Christmas, y'all. Christmas will be here Thursday. It is coming very, very soon. It is my favorite holiday. I love the festivities. I love to be able to spend time with my family. I don't get to spend time with my family much on the holidays because my job requires me to be at work, rain, sleet, sunshine, and holidays. So Lady I was actually off this Christmas, and I'm going to enjoy being off this Christmas. I sure am. Got the tree up. The kids actually put the tree up, right? So I didn't have to do that. I'm going to be cooking a little small meal and just enjoying my family. I want to say to you guys that if you have lost loved ones this year, I know you're going to be thinking about them, or any year. And I just hope that God gives you peace and comfort during these holiday seasons, because it could be very rough for those who have lost loved ones. All right, so my stars, if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. And my stars who are already members, because you are a star, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share, and also comment Merry Christmas. But yes, we're going to get on into our read. That is enough of me yik-yakking about Christmas. I'm going to say, don't eat too much and be safe. Make sure you're having a safe holidays here. And I am going to put out a read for Christmas. I'm still going to be doing this Christmas. I never stop. It never stops over here with me. I'm always doing this. Always doing this. Why did I do that? I'm always doing this. Let me get my deck together. All right. I hope you get the gifts that you want this Christmas. But I'm going to tell you what. If you got the gift of life, that is the best gift of all. You don't get that once a year. And if you are fortunate, you get that gift every day. And that is what makes life so special. And I am thankful. And that's the only gift that I want. I want Santa, not Santa, the good Lord, to see fit for me to see another day. All right. That is the gift that I want of all. Well, y'all, let's get on started. I was sitting here pre-shuffling, and I got an energy that's coming out. I got this big King of Pentacles. It's giving me boss daddy, big daddy energy. So that's what I'm gonna call him, boss daddy, big daddy, because you know the King of Pentacles, that's a masculine energy. And I see this energy here, and I was like, and myself said, I say, what? And myself said, why is that King of Pentacles out here? And myself said, I don't know, let's see. So that's what we're gonna do. You know, we're gonna see why is that King of Pentacles out here. And then as I kept on getting into the energy, my stars, you know, I seen this High Priestess come out, and I was like, oh man. Is this what this King of Pentacles is thinking about, this High Priestess here? This High Priestess, you know, she represents, you know, wisdom, very smart, very intelligent. She move right, you know. She just orders her steps. She ain't out here all reckless. And I'm like, this King of Pentacles is thinking about this High Priestess. Boss Daddy is thinking about this High Priestess over here. So I was like, I definitely got to see what's going on with my stars. So here I am we're going to get into this energy, and we're going to try to figure out what's going on with Boss Daddy. And why is this High Priestess on his mind? All right, Holy Spirit, what can you reveal here? What can you reveal? I think I'm going to do a Celtic spread with this. Let's see here. All right. So we got the Six of Swords here. Aquarius energy here. Wow. Boss Daddy is kind of challenged with being happy. Boss Daddy is not being able to get what he wants, and Boss Daddy always gets what he wants. And he's kind of upset that he's not getting what he wants. So this is why we see the Star card in a challenging position. Boss Daddy could be going through this transition. Going through a transition. This Empress. Definitely thinking about this female energy here. Subconsciously thinks about this energy all the time. Could be thinking about this energy, dreaming about this energy here. The Empress, you know, she's a very nurturing, loving type of person. Okay, she's a good person. This is the type of female, you know, she ain't any kind of female. This is the type of female that knows how to love a man, knows how to love their kids. This is the type of female that's very fertile. Okay, she's the type of chick that know how to cook you a meal. She's the type of chick that, you know how to nourish you spiritually. Okay, know how to still put it down in the bedroom, but know how to be intelligent and know how to run things. She knows how to make a house a home. Okay, she knows how to make a house a home. Yeah. Oh boy. You might be thinking something is over. Boss Daddy is sitting up here thinking about this feminine very hard. Reminiscing here. And the Six of Cups energy here. Ooh, we got 66 out here. Somebody could have been born in 66. Somebody could have been born in 68. Somebody could be 36, 38, 33, 34. Somebody could be 43 or 66. Let's see what we got out here on the board, y'all. We got Scorpio energy. Definitely Scorpio energy out here with that Death card. Definitely another Scorpio energy. Earth energy could be a feminine Taurus. Could be a feminine Virgo. Could be a feminine Capricorn here. All right. We got Aquarius energy and Aries out here. Oh, wow. Wow. All right. Let's keep going. Boss Daddy might need to sit down. Boss Daddy, what you do, Boss Daddy? What you do, Big Daddy? You done did something, because your advice is to sit your tail down. Look at that. Look at that. I told you I seen the King of Pentacles. Boss Daddy is out here. Boss Daddy said, you want to talk about me? Here I go. Like Mystical say, you looking for me? Here I go. Boss Daddy is in the building. Okay, Boss Daddy is out here. Boss Daddy is out here. He said, yep. All right, well, Boss Daddy, it seems like you're going through some type of transition, and somebody, my stars, is out here, is in this energy of, trying to get their paper up. Somebody's getting their paper up. They're thinking about their money because they are trying to get into this King of Pentacles energy. And you are, but you may have taken a loss. You may have went through a storm that has maybe took something away from you. Okay? So you may have went through something that has taken away something. So, some of my masculine stars out here, they could be trying to just kind of rebuild some things. It could have been a relationship that depleted you. Okay? It could have just been an emergency. Something could have happened where, you may have lost your job. Some hours could have changed. You could have been making a career change. But we see this with the Six of Swords energy. You're in this transition type of state where you're moving from one place to another. Okay, so things are rough back here, but you're moving to a calmer location in your life. So you went through a rough patch. Now you're slowly coming out of that rough patch, all right? So this is why we see you struggling with being happy here with the Star card. Okay, 1 minute you're happy, 1 minute you're sad, 1 minute you're mad, 1 minute you're glad. So, you're feeling this array of emotions because, things are happening. Things may be falling through. Some things may be going for you, and some things may not be going for you, all right? All right? That's just life. That's just life. So, like I said, we see this with this Three of Wands. You're, in this energy, past energy of planning, expanding, making another move. A lot of you may be trying to level up. A lot of y'all could be trying to level up here. So you definitely trying to elevate yourself in life here. My masculine stars, my boss daddies, my big daddies. Y'all are going to be in that big daddy, boss daddy energy here because you're working hard on it, okay? Some of y'all, like I said, could have weathered the storm. And now, we see here that it's going to pay off. So your hard work is going to pay off. Whatever it is, you are thinking that, some things had to come to an end. You may have to cut off some people. You may have to cut off some things, but it is, it has taken you through this transformation. Okay, so you're transforming. But whatever it is, you getting your money right. And now you want your honey tonight. Okay, getting that money right, and now you want your honey tonight. Okay, you got that money, now you want this honey. There is somebody in your energy, boss daddy, big daddy, that she right, she the one, and she's the one. You've been thinking about this person, and this is why we see you in the Six of Cups energy. This is somebody that you go way, way back with. This is somebody that you even admire. Okay? And she admires you. This is someone that you may hold up in some type of high regard here. This is the Empress. And like I said, she's the queen of all queens. And you want her to be your queen here. You see yourself with this person. But this may not be the right time. Everything happens in divine timing. And so I think this is just an issue of divine timing here, because we do have the Hermit out here. Somebody may be a Virgo. And your advice may be you need to wait. You need to wait. This may not be the time for things. You may need to just kind of get yourself in a better spot right now. Okay? I don't understand why people that they don't have it together, they always want to date. I don't get that. If you're not where you want to be, I understand that. But you got to be somewhere. Okay? And way back there ain't gonna cut it for me. You got to be on a level. You can't just not be on no level and then out here just all up in somebody's face. Get yourself together. All right? And Spirit is saying, get yourself together. Whatever it is, somebody may be trying to own a business, because Big Daddy, CEO, boss energy is about entrepreneurship. Okay? So this person here, a lot of you, my stars, y'all may be wanting to develop some type of business. Some of y'all may be getting into these leadership roles and making a good dollar, making some more money for yourself when it comes to your career and making money moves. So Spirit is saying investigate. Make sure when you transition into one job, it is really going to benefit you in the long run. Not for now, but in the long run. Spirit is also saying, develop a plan. Make sure you do your research. That's what the hermit mode is. Hermit mode is just not about just sitting down and being reclusive. It is about investigating. Okay? It's about searching. All right? So searching for the right answers. That's what you need to do. All right? And we see you in this any means necessary. I'm trying to win it by any means necessary. I'm trying to get the victory at any cost. And this is why we see this Five of Swords type of energy out here. But with the Seven of Wands energy, Boss Daddy, you may feel like you have a lot of obstacles here. It's like you're fighting one thing after another thing. It's one obstacle after another obstacle. And this is why you feel like you got to be on guard a lot, okay? And this is what is kind of teeing you off, because it's like, you know, you get one thing handled and here's another thing and here's another thing. And it's like you got so much to do and so much to put behind you, okay? It's a lot. It's a lot that you have to fight through to get into this King of Pentacles type of energy. And you're going to get there. Okay, my stars. You're going to get there. You're going to get to your money. You're going to get it. All right. But you're going to have a lot of obstacles here, because we see that with that Seven of Wands. Leo energy out there. All right. Aquarius energy. Virgo. King of Pentacles. Definitely some earth signs right there. Could be a Capricorn. This boss daddy could be a Capricorn. But whatever it is, hey, you're gonna have some challenges. That's just life. I tell anybody that things are not gonna come easy. If it comes too easy, then it's too good to be true. It may not be for you. Just remember that, okay? And just remember that. We're gonna get a couple cards here to see what else is going on. What else can be revealed here? Going on here. All right, we got the Four of Cups here. Oh, there may be some offers here. There may be some offers here. Holy Spirit, why the Four of Cups? What's these offers? Is this the King of Pentacles? Getting a lot of offers here that you don't want to take because you want this Empress down here. That's what it could be. If this is pertaining to some type of business. Yeah, we got the Hierophant card there. So yeah, if this is pertaining to, but this is a cup, so most of this is pertaining to some type of emotion. I think this king right here is like, I know what I want, and it ain't you. They got options, and they don't want them. They want this Empress here, okay? Because she's abundant, she's loving, she's nurturing, all right? This is the person that you want to marry. This is why we see this Hierophant card. It's like this person is absolutely like taking their love back. They don't want their love. They don't want to give their love to nobody but this Empress. They don't want anybody else. They don't want anybody else. They want this Empress. The Hierophant can represent marriage there. Okay, somebody could be a teacher. Okay, somebody could be a coach. Somebody could work in education. This Empress could be very a devout spiritualist or religious. But yeah, it's like you don't want it. If this is dealing with business and it's an offer, you're not going to take it. Okay, so if you're doing some type of business deal, you're not going to take the offer. Spirit is saying that you still need to do research and be patient. So if this is a business contract, my stars, make sure that you're just not jumping on the first thing. All right? Strength card, Leo energy, definitely out here. It's like, Lord, there's some type of release going on. This person is, I'm telling you, this person has some obstacles here. This person is very possessive. This King of Pentacles is very possessive here. They're very possessive. They wanting you. They wanting this Empress down here. Page of Cups. Love offer. Somebody wants to offer a love offer. Somebody wants to send somebody a love message. We got these pages out here. We got 2 pages out here. 22. Somebody could be 22, but I don't know. Because this boss daddy energy is a mature older man. Somebody could be 42. You could be seeing 422. But these pages they're very simplistic. They're very juvenile. But this person wants to send a love offer and a love message. Boss daddy some of y'all stars may be receiving some flowers. Some type of offer through the mail. Like flowers through the mail. This person may know your address. They may know your mama address. They may know where your auntie or your grandma stay, and they might take some flowers by there and be like, get us the Stephanie, tell them Rob came by. Somebody knows where you stay at. They're gonna be putting some stuff in your mailbox. Might have a little box at your door, wrapped all up for Christmas. This is Christmas time, y'all. Some of y'all could be getting some surprise gifts for somebody. Could be getting one from somebody that wants to spend it on you. But that Page of Swords is about communication. That Page of Cups is about an offering. Okay? Tis the season to be getting all these gifts here. All right, but what did I say? This is something that Sagittarius energy out here. Somebody is, like I said, somebody is like working on themselves. This person is laying down a lot of burdens. This person, if they're in this King of Pentacles or being in this King of Pentacles energy, somebody is really they could be trying to pay off some debt. They may be trying to raise some kids and get them grown and out the way. But whatever this is, that 10 of Wands does represent burden, stress, blockages. Blockages. Definitely some type of blockages. 7 of Cups. This could represent having a, just a lot of obstacles there. It could be a lot of things that are not clear. All right, because the 7 of Cups could represent a lack of clarity when it comes to different choices. So that's why I'm saying if there's any business deals being made, make sure you're getting clarity before you make a decision. Because like that 7 of Cups represents illusions. Promises being unfulfilled, promises being broken. Okay? This person, if you had this Empress and you fumbled her, this could be why. Because there was a lot of obstacles. There were a lot of optical illusions there. And this person left you out in the cold. This person left you behind. King of Pentacles, Big Daddy. Okay, they left you behind at the moment because Big Daddy, you could have been operating in a type of energy of just, I would say, a toxic type of energy. But there are people out there that are just busy. There are really people out there that are just busy. There are some people that they have jobs, they work 2 jobs, they're raising kids, they're taking care of sick parents. They're really busy. They're going to school. They may be doing some extracurricular activities. And it could be that you have so many burdens, you have so many responsibilities here, that you couldn't make time. The relationship just wasn't in the right timing. Okay? The relationship may have not been in the right timing. Okay? But somebody, like I said, disconnected from this. This could have been Boss Daddy over here, or this could have been this Divine Empress. Okay? Let's get one more. We're going to see. I hate to... Oh, boy. I'm about scared to use this deck because, like I said, I don't know. I'm not seeing some type of malice, some type of thing here. But, things can come out. But this person definitely, Boss Daddy... You may have not been Boss Daddy back then. You wasn't Big Daddy back then. You were Little Daddy. Okay, you had a little coin, now you didn't work yourself to Bitcoin. And because you may have worked so much, you may have been about you getting your paper that you neglected the relationship and fumbled your divine empress over here. Well, you got some opportunities when it comes to money here, because we do got the Ace of Pentacles out here for you. So that is definitely opportunities, manifesting opportunities. And if you're getting to be a CEO or getting into some leadership roles, you are going to be manifesting more money. So you're definitely going to be manifesting more money, but you want that honey. You like, okay, I know I done got my paper up, but I want my baby back. All right. So what was the reason, Spirit? Okay. Taking a risk, different, getting yourself out there. Getting yourself back out there. Taking a risk, wanting a new beginning. You want a new beginning with this person. Yeah. Judgment, okay? This person, Big Daddy's then had an awakening. All right? Big Daddy wants his mama. And like I said, this person is going to be, trying to send you something, trying to tell you, okay? If you haven't talked to this person in a long time, they're going to be reaching out to you. All right? And this person is awakening that they want the full package. They want what they want. They just don't want the money. They want the money. They want the houses. They want the kids. And they want the wife. They want the whole package. And this person has had an awakening to that. That's what they want. Okay? They want what they want, and they want it all. And this is why we see 10. And 10 always represents completion. And most of the time, it represents family, home, and happiness. See, that makes perfect sense. And like I said, at the bottom of the deck, we got the 9 of Wands here. Sagittarius energy out here. Definitely got earth energy, air energy out here, fire energy. Sagittarius energy out here. Like I was saying, this person had went through a lot of obstacles. But they're very guarded. They had to fight through a lot to get to this point. Took a lot of hard work to get up to the King of Pentacles. I'm telling you, that's not no little money. That's big money. That's big money, honey. All right. So this person is just looking, stars, if this is you, if this is, this may resonate with you. You may have this kind of worked hard, got yourself together, built yourself up. Now you're thinking about, man, Stephanie was a good woman. I need to holler at her. I don't know. We're going to see. Holy Spirit, what is revealed? I see keeping promises. So you may have been dating somebody back in the day. Things just you had a good connection. It didn't work. But this person said, you know what, Stephanie, I'm always coming back for you. I'm coming back to you. So let's pull a couple of cards here. And I want to get some feelings, some true feelings. All right, Holy Spirit, please reveal. Ooh. Holy Spirit, please reveal. Please reveal. Envy. Why do we have envy out here? Okay. We're going to find out. Let's pull some more cards. This person is sitting back watching. We got red lipstick stains. This person could wear red lipstick. This King of Pentacles or Queen of Pentacles, like I said, it's no sexes. And when it comes to the tarot, so like I said, somebody is a female. This could be a female that may envy, wears red lipstick. Somebody may be a smoker, but somebody may feel like they made a bad choice. All right. So Boss Daddy could have made a bad choice when it came to this Empress. He could have fumbled this Empress, okay, with somebody. Okay. Like I said, somebody could wear red lipstick. Somebody could be a smoker. But like I said, this person may have made bad choices. They may have went to somebody that was no good and had to learn a karmic lesson and had to deal with obstacles here. Yeah, somebody was being sexually protected because somebody was out there making bad choices. This is why this person could have fumbled this Empress. Okay, because somebody was in a lustful energy and made a bad choice with somebody. They sure did. Yep, they sure did. They were being lustful and were unprotected. And now, they wanting to have a new beginning with you, okay? They want to have a new beginning. They want to have kids with you. They want to have a family with you. They see you as their wife. They see you as the mother of their children. Whatever they did, they fumbled you, okay? You could have found out about, if you're this Empress, you could have found out that this masculine, was keeping a secret from you. That they had a one-night stand or cheated on you with somebody. Yeah, you could have found out and let this go. All right. Because this person was keeping it a secret from you. Yeah. Definitely why? Somebody was in lust. Somebody was definitely in lust. They were getting rooms. And it was gossip and you heard about it. This Empress heard about it. There's a person that's in this Empress energy that wants to be like this Empress. They want this Empress position. This person knows that this King of Pentacles wants this Empress. And they may cause some type of interference. Okay? This is a toxic person. This is a toxic person. But this person is getting the record straight. So this King of Pentacles went out here. And this is what I'm seeing. And has made a bad choice with this female. Okay? And this person tried to keep it a secret. And it came out. It came out. This person is a toxic person. Alright? And they had to go through this awakening, this karmic lesson. They had to leave this person. Yeah, you caught them. They got caught. This came out. And this is also why we see those pages out there. This person, this Boss Daddy got caught. Okay? He got caught. He got exposed. Okay? And this Empress found out about it. And that's why this Empress, walked away. And that Five of Pentacles energy. She walked away. This person was toxic. Okay? They made some very poor judgment. Okay? Made some bad choices. They got caught. They was getting rooms. They was sneaking around with this person. And they were trying to keep this a secret, but they got caught. Alright? They got caught. And now, Boss Daddy is in his feelings. Wah, 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 wah. Alright? So now Boss Daddy is in his feelings. All right? Somebody could be using drugs too. Boss Daddy is in his feelings, okay? And there is somebody that's a bugaboo. This person that is this third party may not be wanting to remove themselves, because we did getting, look at that, setting the record straight. So one thing about the King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles is like, you know what? They're direct. They're very sharp. They're very direct, okay? So this person is getting the record straight. This person is like, hey, boo, I don't want you like that. Okay? You know, we were just like a little friends with benefit. I wasn't your man. You wasn't my girl. And now this person is trying to tell this person, hey, I don't want to be with you. And they're in their feelings. And now they got a bugaboo. This person is not letting go. This person is letting go. All right? Person is not letting go at all. Let's get one more. Yeah, they're not letting go. This person is not letting go. Setting the record straight. This person is a bugaboo. They're not letting go. And they're a hater. Very toxic person. But that's what they did. They got caught up and they messed up. They got caught up and they messed up. I'm going to do one more shuffle here. And we're going to close this out. This person fumbled an Empress. That is crazy. That is a mad crazy. That is mad crazy. And you know what kills me? Every time I get on this camera, I can shuffle these cards good. But every time I get on this camera, y'all, these cards just want to take wings and fly everywhere. Whew. Let's see what we get here. Holy Spirit, what can we reveal? This person here that was in a very negative energy. I can tell that this is a past thing, and now this person has kind of pulled themselves up by their bootstraps. They have had this awakening. They don't want this no more. Now they're trying to get this person out of their life. And this person is not trying to let them go. Kind of like one of these stories where, you know, these people, they get in these relationships with people that they drink and party and do the things that they do, and then one person has this awakening like, I don't want to do this no more, and then the other person still wants to drink and party and do whatever. And it's like, it's not gonna work. Somebody's talking sugar, honey, iced tea. Somebody is basically forcing things, forcing their way. They want to have their way, okay? It's their way or the highway or no way, okay? And this person may be talking junk, but they don't have any facts. Or they may be getting the facts, and you dusting it off. Somebody's running. They're running, getting away from this karmic. Somebody's looking you up, researchers, studying you. Somebody could be cyber stalking, cyber bullying. And they're crying over you. They're sad, hurt, and upset. This person could be going through some type of physical, emotional loss. They kind of feel like they're being robbed. They're being robbed out of their happiness. Yeah, that's what that is. They're feeling like they're being robbed out of their happiness. We got scarcity tactics. So this karmic could be just doing any and everything to keep this person around. Somebody's trying to be nosy, get the inside scoop. All right, and somebody might want to put them bees up. You know, this karmic maybe wanting to try this Empress. But see, this the Empress. Don't get yourself hurt. Lady, I'm saying don't get yourself hurt, karmic. Trying to come against this high priest, this divine Empress here. Trying to compete where you don't compare. But there's definitely some arguments, some physical fights could be going on here. What I say, physical fights. And what comes out, threatening, intimidated, bothered. Yeah, somebody may be like fighting. A tool could have been pulled out on somebody. Somebody's starting drama. Yeah, moving. This masculine could be moving on. Somebody could be physically moving. Okay, traveling, getting away from this person. Or somebody could be just simply taking a vacay. Could be doing that. Yeah. All right. Let's get some messages of love. All right, let's see why Big Daddy all stuck on you. Let's see why Big Daddy's stuck on you, Empress. I know why. Because you're incredible. You're loving. See what they done got over here. They done got over here with this damn karmic. And this karmic is tearing their head off. Yeah. This karmic wanting to fight. Wanting to talk junk. See, when you had a problem, you talked it out. But see, when this karmic got a problem with this masculine, she want to fight it out. Yeah. This was fate. This was a destined partnership. This is why this masculine is so hurt by their decision to run to this karmic. They want a second chance. They want you to give them a second chance. Now, when they come back, they may be a little honest, or they may not tell you. You know, they may be like, well, you know, I just opened up this business, or I just got this position at work, and boy, it's been, kicking my butt. I've been having to spend a lot of time on doing that, when really they were over here with this doggone karmic. They're very vulnerable. Okay? Okay, the reason why they're in love with this divine Empress is because she's very nurturing. Okay? He could be very open to this person. He could sit down and talk to her. This karmic, he can't do it. This karmic they don't care. It's like, why are you over here crying? What you whining about? You a man. You ain't supposed to be over here crying and whining. You act like a, you know them karmics like to call them men them B words. And other stuff. Acceptance, okay? Everything happens for a reason. And they know that they upped up, okay? They know that they effed up. And they're accepting that they effed up. They know it. And like I said, at the bottom of the deck, we have unhealed wounds are blocking for forward movement. This person has to deal with these obstacles. And one of them is this lingering ass ex karmic that need to take her behind on. I'm glad that she has not entered this read, because the one I did yesterday for Virgo, she popped her little loose booty up in this read. And yeah, we read her for filth yesterday. We sure did. But this one didn't show up, so I'm so glad. I'm so glad. All right, let's get a couple more of these. This person, no, they messed up when they got over here with this karmic. Like, dude, boss daddy, I was was giving you the benefit of the doubt. I was saying, hey, you was busy, you was working on your coins, you was trying to get them pinnacles up, but you was getting them pinnacles up and you was over here with this doggone karmic. Ooh. That basically fooled you and put so many doggone obstacles in your way. So many obstacles in your way. They fooled you and put so many obstacles in your way. It says we need to let go of each other. Oh, my card fell. I don't know, but I don't like how you washed your tail up in my reed while I'm recording. Oh.
Where are you recording at?
On my phone. I lost myself for a little while. Yeah, this person got loose. This King of Pentacles got real loose. But they see that they had to let go of this karmic. And they're becoming a better person. Like I said, we seen that Judgment card. And so they're having a great awakening. Oh. Okay, can I record? Because I'm really not trying to record over. Bye. I'm recording. Bye. The grease is in the closet. And y'all know it's in the closet. Y'all just really want to come in here and interrupt my stuff.
I didn't. I didn't know where it was in. Look. You want me to go to the store?
And it says, we will be together again. So this person is definitely not letting Miss Divine Empress go. Okay, this person knows that this person, you can't find this person. This is a once out of a lifetime find. Okay? So.
It's not in none.
All right, where?
It's not in none of those.
Okay, I have worked so hard to get through this read. Shut my door, please. All right. Let's get back to it. But yes, you are a true gem, Miss Divine Empress. Okay? But this person was out there wilding. They could have been into drugs. They could have been into so much other stuff. And that's how they met this karmic. Because like I said, when people get out there and they are doing this type of behavior, they're going to get with people that want to do what they do. And now, since they're awakened to this, they don't want to do it anymore. So that's why they're trying to get rid of this karmic. But it says, we're going to be back together. Like Diana Rouse said, someday we'll be together. That's what he's thinking. We're going to be together. All right? We're going to be together. Well, we do know that the money is there. Stars. Somebody's in this King of Pentacles energy. But is he going to get the girl back? To be continued. Wonk, wonk, wonk. Da, da, da. Oh, okay. I'm not going to do y'all like this. Is it going to be some reconciliation? Holy Spirit. Hold on. Holy Spirit. Is there going to be some reconciliation here? Is this Emperor going to take this person back? I hate to just leave y'all. Let's see. Got the King of Cups out here. I don't know. Like I said, she left you in the dust, bro. This is a faded connection, though. I'm telling you. Spirit is saying timing. Somebody could be walking away trying to change. Or this feminine might say, hey, too little, too late. 8 of Cups. Could be walking away. Too little, too late. Too little, too late. Yeah. Might be too late. Ten of Swords. This is coming to the end. One thing about that King of Pentacles, when you were out there Playboy doing what you were doing that for a while. And this Empress saying, hey, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting years and years for you to get it together. So you were out there in that type of energy. And so this is why you're upset, angry, because you missed out. You missed out on the opportunity. You wasted time. And this is why I said this person feels like they've been robbed. They feel like this karmic robbed them from their opportunity to be with their wife, their divine feminine. But really, they robbed themselves by chasing into toxicity and lustful situations. So I'm sorry, you know. It's just, you might just have to move on. And you know, this was a learning lesson. This is a karmic lesson. So you just have to move on. All right, well, tune on into me on Christmas, where I'll be sitting here doing reads, spending time with my family. And you are my family, my stars. And I will definitely be spending time with you. All right, well, I will say until we see each other again, you know what I always say.